Well, give a ton of credit to Evansville. They played better than us today, executed, guarded better than us. They played with a ton of confidence, more emotion, and I think we got a lot of things to work on, a lot of things to improve on. I'm extremely proud of the guys, of how we started this season, and just the effort that they've given me every single day for the last 5 months. I love coaching this group. I'm excited to continue this journey with them, and obviously we got a huge challenge ahead with Drake coming up, and we got to have some good practices to get us ready.
Bryan, sometimes you just have to tip your cap to the other team. Is that kind of where you're at when this game ends today?
Yeah, they played better than us. You can look at every area, physicality, execution, coaching, offense, defense, effort, shooting. So, we had chances where in that first half we could have extended the game, and we gave them confidence by allowing them to get good looks and make shots, and then it just started to pile up in that second half, obviously, and from then it was kind of just a little bit of a snowball effect with all their guys making threes from all different spots.
It's really hard to double somebody on the perimeter. You look like you were switching out there. Just how difficult is their offense to guard when they're hitting threes?
Yeah, they do a good job with the ball movement. I think the main thing was, we were getting beat off the dribble too, and then they were able to kick it for threes. So we got to just get more organized, and that's on me defensively. Our guys got to know the rotations better. Our guys got to understand our schemes better and just kind of get back to our principles defensively, and we'll make sure, we address that in practice and, hopefully be more organized for the Drake game.
What did you like about your man's effort today?
I just thought he tried to compete throughout the whole game. Things weren't going our way, but obviously he made some big shots and continued to keep us in it.
How much harder was the second game?
Yeah, it's a grind. It's a grind. Everyone has to do it, so there's no excuses. Obviously we got a young team. We had some guys play heavy minutes the night before. But we did the North Dakota series to prepare our guys for that. Evansville hadn't done it before, so I thought our guys were ready mentally, physically, and we just didn't play good enough today.
Thank you.
Jason Hurst.
Derek, I saw that you tried to mix up the lineup. We saw more of Siku. Were you just trying to find more toughness, and what was, I guess, the reason we saw some different mixing and matching? I guess you saw, like I said, 6 points from Siku in that first half.
Yeah, I thought Siku gave us good minutes. He gave us great energy, was able to do some good things. He's still getting healthy, getting in shape, but I think we're going to need him for the Valley season. So I thought he affected the game positively, and I think just through that second half, obviously just trying to find some combinations, rotations where we could string together a couple stops.
I know it's about the game at that moment, but when you look back, this is a guy that didn't play Siku, that is, this is his first Valley game in a year. So, like you said, he's still trying to get his strength, but what can you say about that? This is a guy that's battled some injuries, it seems like, since he's been here, and he's just fighting to get minutes and do whatever he can to help the team.
Yeah, he's had a tough road, redshirted, then had really 2 stress fractures last year, and been out for almost 12 months of basketball, and just proud of his work ethic and his love for the game to be able to contribute for us in an actual Valley game right now. So I still think his best basketball is ahead of him as he continues to get healthy and continues to get more game situations under his belt.
And then the last thing for me, something that you said, you guys gave them confidence, is what you said, that you could have extended our lead. What was something that you guys could have done differently, or what is that where you gave them confidence? Can you kind of talk about that? Because there was a switch that, like you said, they got a little momentum, and then they caught on fire in that second half.
Yeah, I just think they started to see the ball go in towards the end of that first half, and then I think once you start seeing that ball go in, they had multiple guys making shots, and everyone kind of plays a little bit harder defensively because your shot's going in. So I just think we were allowing them to gain some momentum towards the end of that first half, and it carried over to the second half.
Thanks, Coach.
Matt Barney.
Coach, you're talking about the 3-point, just how well they were doing there. And when you face a team that just seems to be on autopilot from that range, and you throw everything at them, and it still doesn't seem to matter, is there really anything that you can do to try to slow them down?
Yeah, there's definitely things we could have done, and I got to do a better job with that. We just got to be more connected on defense. We'll go back and watch the film, see how many threes were open looks compared to contested tough threes, but I would say the majority of them were pretty good looks for them. If they're making hand in the face, end the shot clock type threes, you kind of live with those, but we can't be giving up, step in threes to a really good shooting team.
How big of a challenge was Curtis these past few days, and how much of a problem do you see him being for the Valley going forward?
Yeah, he's a really good player. Obviously we gave him a ton of confidence in terms of letting him see the ball go in early. He's a physical guard, so he can get to the basket, and then he's also capable of shooting the ball off the bounce from three. So he's kind of one of those three-level scorers where he can score at the rim, mid-range, and three-pointers, which those type of guys usually have success in our league.
The last one for me, Coach. What's going to be the biggest area that is going to be your focus on top of your mind right now as you prepare for Drake?
Just being more connected, as a team, offensively and defensively. Make sure that we're being us, that we stick to who we are, and understand the reason we started 7-0 is because the guys played together on both ends, and we got to do all the little things right with this group, and that's why they've been so special, is because they've embraced that, and it's hard to maintain that game in, game out, and so I'm proud, like I said, of this group, and we just got to have great practices leading up to Drake here.
Thanks, Coach.
Todd, do you want to wrap us up with any follow-ups?
Bryan, I just wanted to ask you, this is the last game of 2020. It's been a trying year for a lot of ways. How do you think this, has it taught you anything about your own life this year, 2020?
Oh, man. My personal life, I've had a lot of events as well happen. For me, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for being able to coach today, to be able to represent my alma mater, to be able to coach a group of guys that I love. I think obviously with COVID and the quarantine situations, when you are able to coach in a basketball game, when you are able to have a team practice, a team meal, it means a little bit more because, for 5 months we didn't know, if it was going to happen or not, and you still, with testing 3 times a week, you just don't know, throughout the week if you're going to be together as a team. So just being appreciative to be able to spend time with the people I love.